are a strong person, so baby keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle, but put your planted your stand tall.
What's going on, y'all? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVI Program. It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach, and y'all already know on this channel we are manifesting realities one change at a time. As y'all can see, I'm outside again, so I want to do another outside reading with y'all. Today we are going to be using two decks that I have not used in a while. So I just wanted to see what come out for y'all, okay? So first we're going to use the Who Spilled the Tea deck, and then we're going to clarify those cards with What's Gossip Oracle deck, okay? All right. Before I start this reading, let me just say all the new viewers, welcome to the channel. And to all of my returning viewers, you already know I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for joining me again. Please use your discernment, all right, with this read. Also, if you would like a personal tarot read or to schedule a life coach session, please go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen. There's also a link in the description box as well. So that you can go ahead and get your reading or your life coach session scheduled, okay? All right. Make sure you're joining the tribe, all right? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you feel about the reading as we go along. And I think we'll go ahead and get into it, all right? All right, here we go. All right, let's see. What's the message for the collective that is watching this video right now? Okay, I seen this card earlier as I was shuffling too. Number 34, Elder's Wisdom. Okay, so this card says, as the seasoned, shortcuts live in stories. Listen more than speak. Wisdom hides in silence. So some of you may be getting information from an elder. Maybe you need some guidance or some support with something. Okay, let's see what's going on. What else? Okay, we got energy cleanse. This could be what you are getting some support with to try to cleanse something within yourself or something that you may be going through that could be disrupting your energy. It says rest room, feed, and mind. Oh, sorry. It says reset, Lord. Reset room, feed, and mind. Cut cords, open windows, clean space, clear spirit. So like I said, this could be, you may be getting some support and guidance from an elder so that you can cleanse your energy in some way. Tell me more for the collective. All right, we got the Reaching Light. This card seems to come out a lot when I was using this deck before. The Reaching Light says, even the faintest light will find you when you reach with an open heart. I think this is, I feel like someone here has a hard time asking for help or being receptive to help, or both. Both could be true. But with this Reaching Light card, I feel like you're being encouraged to open yourself up to new information, having a new mindset in some way. But let's see what else is going on. Tell me more for the collective. Okay, so we have Inner Power. Inner Power talks about quiet strength, loud noise, tap the core battery. You're fully charged. Calm is a superpower. Yeah, I think this is something that's going to assist you with being calmer. I don't know if you have a lot of things that are going on right now currently. That's kind of what it's given, is that you have a lot going on. And by getting the support from someone who's maybe walked the path before you, a path that you're currently walking, someone who's walked this path before you, might be able to help give you some type of, I get the word calming energy, but you have to be receptive to it and ask for help as well. Not sabotaging by keeping it all to yourself, thinking that that makes you feel strong in some way, but it can only, it can weigh you down over time. It can be very overwhelming, and I feel like some of you are at that point. But that could be that inner power, that inner strength. But I feel like something is really wearing somebody down, and there needs to be like a receptiveness for support. Okay, next we have Inner Child. Okay, Inner Child says, play heals, offer comfort, not criticism. Bring your kid home. Joy is medicine. Perhaps some of you are taking things really, really serious, and that could be your inner power, taking things really serious. But also, I feel like this could be a reminder to allow yourself to not be so serious all the time. To remember the things that brought you joy, remember the things that brought you happiness. And I know they say, when you're no longer a child, you put away your childish things, but you don't have to be childish to still tend to your inner child. Having that ability to tap into yourself and continue to heal that inner child, continue to allow that child to be valid, to feel validated in some way. It feels like that would only strengthen you, rather than to deteriorate or impact you in a negative light, But I feel like there's some type of joyfulness that you need to get back to. Bottom of the deck, we have jackpot. Jackpot says it's never luck, it's timing meeting readiness. Preparation creates miracles. So I think the jackpot is more so you reaching that point of being able to reset yourself through this guidance, through this support, being able to reestablish and strengthen whatever, inner powers that you do have, as well as continuing to heal, the inner child as well. Underneath jackpot, we have, a call to action. Okay. So it says enough planning. Move your feet. Small steps compound loudly. Progress loves momentum. So it's like, all right, this is now the time to get you ready, but you got to take action. The time is now. I don't know if the universe is like preparing you for something, but it's like something here needs to be addressed. The seriousness has to be smoothened out. It's like address the rough edges in some type of way, but be open to support. So I don't know if support is coming to you and you just need to be receptive to it, or if there is someone that is of an elderly who can assist you through walking this path that you're currently walking, that you ask for help if you know that you need it, or if you feel like, you need it. Yeah, we got rise again underneath that. It says you can bury the body, but not the will. External change may bind, but the true defeat is the surrender within. Right, not surrendering. Allowing yourself to rise again, allowing yourself to receive support when you may need it, not seeing it as a weakness, but more so as a sense of self-awareness and autonomy to say, hey, I need support, so I'm going to reach out to it so I can, heal whatever I need to heal internally and externally for myself and for my future. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit of clarification on these cards a little bit, okay? Let's see. Clarify these cards for the collective that are viewing this video. Clarify these cards for the collective that are viewing this video. I feel like a mosquito is really biting me. All right, tell me more about Elder's Wisdom. Okay. Then we got two. Yep, they fell right behind each other. Okay, so we got money moves and we got trust the signs. All right. So money moves, smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. Trust the signs, paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received. So yes, this guidance is going to be assisting you with making, smart moves. These could be financial moves for some people that are watching. But just basically, again, someone coming in to assist you, helping you find the right direction to, deal with whatever is going on with you. I don't know why I'm having an issue talking, y'all, today. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have catfish. So I feel like some of you have been pretending that things are okay, but I feel like there's an elder that knows something is wrong, whether you're saying something or not. Like it's giving grandparent. It really is. It's giving an old soul. Tell me more about energy cleanse. Tell me more about energy cleanse here. Okay, so we got sugar coated. One more for energy cleanse. And we got behind the mask. Exactly. So I feel like with the energy cleanse again, someone is trying to sugarcoat what's really going on. And that mask is falling though. Someone sees it. And it's like, by cleansing your energy through this person's support, you are able to remove this mask that is here. The mask where you've been pretending that things are okay. It's given like, y'all remember the commercial? Well, I'm 40 years old, so I don't know how old all of my viewers are, but There was a commercial back in the day. I think it was talking about some type of antidepressant that they were advertising. And it would be like different people walking around with like this paper on a stick, and it had like a smiley face on it. And that would be like their face, what they were really wearing. But behind it, like that was not what they were really looking like. So it's given that like you have some type of mask that's up trying to pretend like things are okay. But the energy here really needs to be cleansed. And I feel like there's an elder that is seeing that is seeing what's going on. And by cleansing your energy through the support of this elder, you're able to now put the mask down, okay? Bottom of the deck says friend zone. Platonic trap, unreciprocated feeling, stuck as friends like a sibling to me. So for some of you, this elderly person or this person that's older than you could be a sibling or just a friend. Okay, so what's the reaching light? Tell me more about the reaching light. Okay, so we got retirement goals. Maybe this is what some of you are reaching towards, retirement goals. All right, tell me more. Give me one more for the reaching light. And we have ghosted. Okay. So I feel like with the reaching light too, like I said, not just being afraid to ask for help, but I also feel like there's something here that was putting a cloud over you, which made things feel pessimistic rather than optimistic. And I feel like there's like this long term stability that you're looking for, that you're trying to go towards, but it's like it seems like it keeps suddenly disappearing. Like the opportunity keeps suddenly disappearing, like you're being ghosted. But this for the reaching light, it says, when you reach within an open heart, you will find what you need through that faintest light. So by reaching through that darkness to reach toward that light, I feel like you're being encouraged again to keep reaching out, because in this card it even looks like it's the hand of God coming down to, reach out for support. Like, just give me your hand. I'm here to support you. And, despite the fact of things maybe seeming like they are dwindling and becoming out of reach, it's like God say, I got your back. And this could be through messages from an elderly. We got friend zone again at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is also spirit letting you know that I am your friend. I'm going to be here for you. Underneath that, yeah, CEO energy. This is like I'm the boss. The the universe move according to how I command, but that you also have to be reminded in this setting that you can manifest things too. I'm supporting you. You know what I'm saying? I can move through you with good intention, but if you think it pessimistically, that's the energy that you feed. But if we think it optimistically, then that's the energy that we're feeding, allowing ourselves to be more open and vigilant to opportunities that can take us exactly where we say we want to go. Okay? Yeah, bounce back underneath that. Right. Okay. So tell me about inner power. What's inner power here? Okay, so self-made. So you all have a lot of strengths. Things that are within you. Maybe stuff that a lot of people don't know that you have. Things that you have had to build on your own. Give me more. Oh, okay. Well, that is the floor. It's two cards. All right. So first one says toxic love. Well, second card, and then the third card says me versus me. All right. I feel like with the self made toxic love, me versus me, I feel like a lot of your self made things was done out of pain, out of struggle, out of survival. And now you're understanding that, it's me versus me. Even though I've been through all of that stuff, I don't have to let it get me down. My quiet power is my resilience, my ability to keep pushing, even when I feel like I don't have an ounce in me left. Being able to reflect and say, even though I might not have this skill or this ability or this material. What do I have? How can I create something by conjoining those things together and realizing the power behind it? Like, it's given like on the movie, Soul Food, when Big Mama, she, is sitting at the table with her family and talking about, how one single finger isn't much. But if you take all them fingers and you ball them into one fist, you can give a mighty blow. And it's so true. Not just, identifying only this one quality or this one trait about yourself, but realizing I have multiple things that build up my construct, that sculpt me into who I am. And if I put those together, I'm one powerful mofo. You feel me? So I feel like this is the reminder here, but I do feel like that a lot of people that are listening to this read have had to make themselves out of either toxic love connections or toxic situations and settings. And now it's like, it's me versus me. You see how angry this person looking at themselves in the mirror, but I feel like also too, not allowing yourself to beat up on yourself. Give yourself grace. Forgive yourself for things that only time could have taught you. So bottom of the deck says hopeless romantic. Believing in fairy tales, idealizing love, constantly waiting, forever dreaming. I think again, this could also go back to, you not giving up on the things that you love, allowing yourself to be resilient. Like I said, realizing, hey, it's me versus me in this thing. Yeah, things have happened to me. It was toxic. It was very impactful. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get up out of this. And kudos to you for that. Definitely. All right. Tell me about inner child here. Tell me more about inner child here. Okay. We got a situationship. Tell me more about inner child. And we have poker face. I don't know why, but when I first seen situationship, the first thing that came to mind was like, so this looked like two parents that just are not seeing eye to eye, especially in relation to inner child. I feel like someone is struggling with broken home, in whatever way that means to you. And they're putting on some type of poker face, which is the seriousness that I said before when it came to inner child, where you're being reminded to be more joyous, more happy, more into things and play, not so serious all the time. Like it's given, why so serious? But allowing yourself to get out of this poker face, hiding your true feelings and things like that. Understanding that, it's okay to tap into my emotions in a playful way too. I don't have to always be serious just for things to go and be as organized and structured and as smooth sailing as I need them to be. It's okay to smile. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to do things of interest, things that again appease to your inner child, stuff you once enjoyed. Okay. Lord, bottom of the deck, say sneaky link. So hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy, nobody needs to know. I feel like with this one is more so of I kind of get the feeling that someone feels like, addressing your inner child or things that your inner child likes is like immature or childish in some way. It doesn't have to be. I feel like it feels like you have to do that in discretion. And no, you don't. You don't have to do that in discretion. Or this is what has been being done. Trying to have fun, but just in a point of things like not being exploited in some way or disclosed in some way where everybody can see that it's something that you're interested in. It's given not to a T, but it's like maybe someone has some type of fetish that makes them happy. It could be so much as, liking the bottom of your toes tickled. I'm just saying it don't have to be some outlandish type of fetish, but tickling just in general and something to do with the feet, but someone might, not be open about this or many people don't know it or they do it in very discreet ways, and at times they find a way to appease themselves, by doing those very things that, make their inner child come out, being tickled, having fun, playing tag, all of that, it kind of dissipates as you get older. You know what I mean? So this could be something that someone still enjoys, but they're doing so in private. Yeah, with catfish underneath that again. But at the same time, hopeless romantic coming back around. Again, allowing yourself to still realize that you can, be in love with the things that you're in love with. Okay. Well, that's what I got for y'all, collective. I know that these two decks that I use was supposed to be like, what's the tea, messy type decks, but I literally got a genuine read up out of it, okay? But again, y'all, please help the channel to grow by liking, commenting, sharing the video, and subscribing. I would love to have you here, LAVI program, because I'm nothing without you all. And again, if you want to schedule your own personal tarot read, or if you would like to schedule a life coach session, go ahead and follow that QR code. Personal tarot reads are emailed with a link to your video of the read that I've done for you within 24 hours. In life coach sessions, you will just specify what date and time of the days and times that are available of which date that you want to schedule. But for tarot reads, regardless of what date you choose, from the date of purchase, you will receive your read within 24 hours, emailed to you with the link. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you again to all of my subscribers, my supporters, and my clientele. I greatly appreciate you. Let's continue to get to work. Y'all continue pouring into one another. Take care of yourself. All right. Bye.